Now we're doing a Simon Says and the new update. Simon Says crouch. You did it too slow. Slow players will be eliminated. Simon Says stand. Simon Says you throwing the crash pads. Step against this rail right here. Simon Says I give you this. Take it. Simon Says pull out your shotgun. Do you have one? Simon Says you will throw your crash pad at a set group of players, and you must eliminate all the players that get bounced up in the air for you to survive. If you fail, you die. Be smart. Oh! Oh! You know what? I didn't give you a time limit to do that. You failed, Dom. Dang, he didn't have the range, unfortunately. The pressure was on. After, Simon Says if you don't fit on top of it, you will be eliminated. Simon Says if you don't fit on top of it, you will be eliminated. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simon Says we're gonna go up. If you fall off, you die. Here we go. Okay. No. All right, we're going back down. We're going back down. My bad. All right. Simon Says, everybody line back up, single file behind me on the white line. Simon Says I'm going to create some boundaries right here that you are not allowed to pass. Simon Says your goal is to try to pickaxe me out of this once I enter in. Whoever does it will be rewarded with something. Simon Says go. If you pickaxe anyone else, you will die. Simon Says no crash pads. Simon Says you must pickaxe me. And the pickaxe has begun. Whoever pickaxes me will be rewarded. And when you pickaxe me, I will be ejected out of this. Oh, someone got me! Who got me? Simon Says walk towards me. Okay. Simon Says everybody line up single file. You come with me right here. Stand right here. Simon Says you have been granted the ability to eliminate 3 players. I want you to walk up to your first one and tell me who you choose. Simon Says if you refuse, you will be eliminated. Hey! Who did that? Simon Says get up against the wall. Pause. Simon Says pause. Simon Says get up against the wall. Simon Says A-team shotguns out. Simon Says, excuse me, step aside. Step aside. Simon Says A-team murder him. Okay. Simon Says we are now in zone and we're doing red light, green light. The last person to cross to the brick will be eliminated. Green light. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys another chance. I'm gonna give you guys another chance. You guys know what you did wrong, right? It's Simon Says red light, green light. Simon Says red light, green light. Oh, Simon Says green light. Simon Says red light, green light. I'll give you another chance. Simon Says green light. Red light. Bro's unsure. Last one across gets eliminated. Okay. Simon Says I want 2 volunteers to step forward. Okay, Nick A30 and the new gorilla skin. Okay, so I want you guys to go on each side of the wall. Simon Says. Simon Says. Okay. Now, when this wall gets fully built, Simon Says stand in the middle of your platform. Stand in the middle. Simon Says back up, though. Simon Says back up. Nick A30. Okay. Simon Says when the wall gets fully built, it's going to be like a little roulette where if you crouch to not kill the person on the other side, you stand to kill the person on the other side. If you both stand, you both die. If you both crouch, you're both safe. If one person stands, the other person doesn't, then obviously the other person will be eliminated. So so do you understand? So you crouch to keep crouch to not kill the person on the other side. You stand to kill the person on the other side. Now, if you both crouch, you're both safe. If one person stands, that means the other person is going to be eliminated. Simon says, when I say 3, 2, 1, go, you make up your decision. No. Simon says, when I say 3, 2, 1, go, you make up your decision. Okay. Oh, yeah. So both stand right now. Both stand. Simon says both stand. Okay. Simon says 3, 2, 1, go. They both crouched. They're both not killing each other. Great job. Okay. Simon says I want 2 more volunteers. Oh, I'm going to start randomly eliminating people. 5, 4. Okay. Other sides. Opposite sides. Simon says stand in the center. Okay. Simon says 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you guys are good. Okay, everyone line up single file on this metal wall right here, guys. Simon says crouch. Simon says freeze. Simon says Spider-Man go back. Simon says everybody freeze. Dodge this. Simon didn't say. Everybody dodge this. Okay, you guys are good. You guys are good. You learned. Technically, you guys are moving and I could eliminate you. Simon says everybody stand. Simon says I'm going to create a laser. You must jump over to land on the other side. If anyone breaks the laser, you will be eliminated. Simon says jump. Oh, I think you guys... who messed up? That's hard to tell. Simon says one more chance. Simon says go. Iron Man and you. Simon says Iron Man, you stand against here. Simon says I'll give you one chance to redeem yourself. Simon says A-team, shotguns out. I'm gonna shockwave him. Simon says Iron Man, you will jump in the air so you go straight up. If he can come down before you guys kill him, he gets to survive. Simon says Iron Man, jump. You float up in the air with this one. Okay. No! What the heck? Yo, mods? Mods? Should I do it? I'll call in the airstrike. Okay. Simon said... Now. Simon says... Last person to do what I say... will be selected. Simon says crouch. Spider-Man, you are selected. Now between you two. Simon says stand. Black Cat. Simon says Black Cat versus Spider-Man. Simon says Black Cat, Spider-Man, shotguns out. Simon says freeze and do not move. When I say go, and only when I say Simon says go, you may shoot. Go. Simon didn't say. Now here's the twist that we will continue once we rotate in zone. Okay, Simon says, you obviously have lost, correct? Okay. Simon says, would you like to give Spider-Man another chance by show of yes or no? No? You want to win? Well, dang. Simon says, Spider-Man, do you accept your defeat? Okay. Okay. Simon says rotate in zone. Simon says both of you guys come in zone. Oh my gosh. No! They died, rotate. Hey, no, Spider-Man! Simon says Spider-Man, come back. I have chosen you. You are clearly the chosen one, so come here. Simon says, come here. Take this. Simon says, the only way for you to win is you must eliminate me with that airstrike. And you can do whatever you want. You can run wherever you want when I say go. Simon says you just must be surviving and I must be dead with a zone like this. Simon says, come here. What? Oh my gosh.